saying I'm a righteous man, but Lord, I hope you understand. I don't need fortune and I don't need fame. Send down the thunder, Lord, send down the rain. But when you're planning just how it will be, plan a good day for me. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. You've been the king since the dawn of time. All that I'm asking is a little less crime. It might be hard for the devil to do, but it would be easy for you. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. But Lord, I hope this day is good.
Well friends, absolutely delighted you can join us again this month. I've brought you up here basically to the top lane. I took you a wee journey just yesterday, in fact, or the day before yesterday, up around Slimmy's Mountain, and it's interesting how the weather just changes overnight basically. So this morning we've had snow, but I brought you up here to my top lane. I love this place up here because I'm looking over at Slimmy's Mountain every day, and as I say, I always think of St. Patrick, and especially in the month of March, of course, St. Patrick's Day on the 17th. But I love the story of Patrick's testimony. He speaks to us in language that, friends, we can understand, and only a few words really ever wrote, but the words were powerful. Here's what he says. This is his testimony. He says, I was once like a stone in the muck until God lifted me up and placed me on top of the wall. In other words, he used everyday illustrations up round Slimish, as you already saw, the stone walls, or the stone dikes as we would call them. And my uncle used to rebuild those stone walls. They're quite hard to build. They're made out of ordinary field stones, so they're a bit round. But once they sit a wee while with a lot of fog and grass around them, they can sit a long time. But the biggest enemy, of course, of the stone walls was basically the horses. The horses used to stretch over and used to knock a lot of the stones down, and then the cows, they nudged a few more down, and then the sheep went through. And before long, you had a real messy place, a new gateway basically made in this stone wall. And there's this gateway that Patrick, I would imagine, was thinking about, because once they knocked the stones down, then of course they tramped through it, and then all the wet weather, there's the mud and the muck and all the rest of it and the mire. And Patrick used this as an illustration. He said, I was once like one of those stones in the muck until God came along, until God lifted me up and placed me on top of the wall. In other words, he was describing his own conversion. He was describing his own testimony just in a few words. But he said, I was once like that stone in the muck until God came along and lifted me up out of that and set me back on top of the wall again. In other words, it's the story of the new birth. It's the story of his conversion. It was the story of being born again, that in the mud, in the miry clay, and how the clay wants to hold on to you. If you ever get your willy boot stuck in the muck, you'll know that. You'll pull your foot out and the willy boot stays behind. and how the world wants to hold on to us, and how Satan wants to hold on to us, wants to keep us in that muck. But then God come along. God, by his convicting power, showed him the cross and what the Lord Jesus Christ done for him and done for us at the cross at Calvary. You might say the rest is history. He was given a passion and desire to go to evangelise the whole of Ireland, which he did do. And he trumped hundreds and thousands of miles up and down the country, sharing the gospel and the saving grace of the Lord Jesus Christ. And that's, I hope you enjoy the wee video so far, and I hope you also enjoy this song that's coming. It's really the gospel in a song. And I'd like to thank the Hanna family so much just for joining us again this month. So just a wee short message, and I'm just delighted you can join us. It's good to be with you. As I say, I'm just looking over at Slimmy's at the minute here, and there's a snow white top today with the snow. May God bless you all this month. But will you remember Patrick's testimony when he said, I was once like a stone in the muck until God lifted me up and placed me on top of the wall. May God bless you all. God bless. Take care. Bye.
'Twas down at the cross where I saw my guilt and shame, when I saw that true love there was dying. The sun ceased to shine as he hung upon the tree, as he bore all my sins there forever. Red is the blood that from Calvary's hill still flows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Pure is the water that flows from his side. His blood is greater than any. Come to the cross, come on bended knee, come to the cross for forgiveness. Come to the Savior, he died to set you free. He said, I'll be your true love forever. Red is the blood that from Calvary's hill still flows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Pure is the water that flows from his side. His love is greater than any. Redeemed by the blood that flowed from Calvary's cross, redeemed by the nail pierced hands.